Okay, so today I'm going to be going over everything that I got in this bookstore in the city. So I don't really know how to pronounce the name of this bookstore, but they sell a lot of manga. Here's a little bookmark with all the locations. Of course, I went to New York City, so it's the one across from Bryant Park. So anyone that knows me knows that I love part 3. I have to say that part 3 is my favorite part of JoJo's, personally. So I got the end of part 3, the end volume of part 3, in Japanese. And I think it's really cool because in Japan they have paperback, whereas in America we have hardcovers. And honestly, I think I prefer the way that the art looks on the cover of the book in Japanese personally. Although I don't know how to read Japanese, I still think that it's really cool. And here I'm showing you some of the panels. And of course I had to show the one where Kakyoin dies. But another cool thing is that here I'm showing you that you can take the slip of the cover off and it's a totally different cover with different art on it, which is extremely interesting. Then this is a little bio about Araki, which was pretty cool. Okay, so of course I had to get Steel Ball Run. Like, are you kidding me? Of course, like everybody else, everyone read Steel Ball Run online. I read Steel Ball Run on Manga Dex. I finished Steel Ball Run within a month because I just thought it was amazing. It was an absolute masterpiece. I have to say that Steel Ball Run is my second favorite part in JoJo because you really can't go wrong. A cross-country race across America with a bunch of weird shit happening. I mean, how could you go wrong? So I had to buy it even though I can't read it. I think it's just cool to have as a decor piece in my room, especially since I have a ton of other JoJo parts. Nana, Death Note, Thus Spoke, I have Attack on Titan. I also have other manga like Jutsu Kaisen, Assassination Classroom, Chainsaw Man, One Punch, and of course just JoJo being my favorite thing in the world, I had to get Steel Ball Run. And I think that everything within this manga looks really, really, really well done. And towards the back of the book, they had a whole thing about George Joestar, I'm pretty sure, and just some art. I can't read it, so I can't tell you what it's about, but anyone who can read it, let me know in the comments. Just like with part 3, there's a total different cover on the back. This one's pretty cool because you can open the whole book up and it's like a page of a newspaper with all the different characters on it. So I thought that was really cool. So just like Steel Ball Run, you know a girl has to get JoJolion. I like JoJolion strictly for the Wonder Review and Yasho. Probably my favorite characters ever. Also within this volume, it's literally all just Yasho. Just, if anyone knows this volume, it's literally just all Yasho. There's like no Josuke in it, so I thought that's even funnier. I think one thing that I can mention is that all the manga was in plastic wrap when we bought it. I mean, literally everything that we bought had plastic wrap around it, so you couldn't look within them, which is something that's actually pretty cool because I feel like it shows that it's a new manga and nothing's wrong with it. I know that with a lot of people who have bought manga, like some of the pages would be a little ripped, the corners would be destroyed, the front of the book would look not as good as some others. So I think that doing that actually ensured that you were getting your money's worth, which was something that was very interesting. So here I'm showing off some panels in JoJolion. And it's very clear that these are spoilers, but I would hope you didn't click on this video because it's very clear there's a lot of spoilers. I mean, the magazines in general are just spoilers. So towards the end of the manga, it shows this one girl who literally showed up for not even a volume. I just thought that the panel was really cool. I think that the whole Question Bubbles looks cool. Just like with the other manga, it has a different cover. I like this cover. It looks very minimalistic, and I feel like it's something that you wouldn't see on a manga because everything's so colorful. I found Nana at the bookstore. I was walking throughout the bookstore, and I stumbled across all the volumes of Nana. The reason why I'm freaking out is because I have not been able to find Nana anywhere except for a Barnes and Nobles that I usually don't go to, and they only had the end volume, which was 21. So I picked up 20 because if anybody knows, or any Nana fans know, that the anime was done so dirty. The ending was terrible, it didn't make any sense. So I highly recommend, if any of you Nana fans out there didn't understand the anime ending, please, 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 please read the manga ending. It makes so much more sense. So I bought this. I'm showing off some panels. I love, 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 love the art by this manga artist. It is just insane. The storyline is so good too. So I just want to say, rest in peace, Vivienne Westwood. She literally shaped Nana. I think that the symbolism within that Vivienne Westwood put within Nana, or the author used within Nana, just shaped the way that Nana is. You know, everything with the ring and Shin's lighter is just like, it's absolutely crazy. And of course, fashion. The whole Nana fandom is literally all about this fashion, and it's just crazy. So I just want to say rest in peace. And here is the Nana volume that I bought. There is absolutely no way I found a JoJo magazine at this bookstore. Like, I was absolutely freaking out. One thing I love about this magazine is that it shows everything from part 1 to part 8. It's just crazy. Like, look at that. Look at that. It's just, oh my God. So here you'll see Araki making the cover of the magazine, which is so cool to see. I love progress photos. Some official art, which is also the cover of the magazine, which is crazy. Thus Spoke chapter, which I can't read, but I think it's still so cool to have. Like, it's like, look at the art. Just look at the art of that. Like, oh my God. Some villains, a villain panel. Love Dio Brando. Love him, love him, love him. And here's another page. It goes all the way from part 1 to part 8, like I said. It's just crazy to see some updated stuff, especially since JoJolion ended in 2021. So it's just crazy. So here is a page of the Lisa spinoff where she encounters a stand user, I'm pretty sure. Here is a page of the animation. They go over the animation, and it's just so pretty. It's just so cool. I absolutely love this page. It's Jolene's voice actor and Jotaro's voice actor on a page doing the Jotaro pose. It's just so cool. Here's a page of all the dogs in JoJo. I thought it was so funny, and I just had to show this off. And I'm pretty sure this is an Avdol and Iggy spinoff, or like some sort of writing. In all of the magazines, it comes with special stickers. Here is a sticker of the cover. I think it's just so beautiful. Definitely putting that on my laptop. Here's a Thus Spoke Kashibe Rohan sticker. I can't speak. And a JoJo sticker, and I took the top left, and it's on my phone case. Here is the actual cover of the magazine. I just want to say this. You thought the last magazine was cool. I own the magazine where everybody was like, this is hinting towards the new JoJo type shit. I literally own that. Like, oh my God. I opened the book to the literal cover of the magazine. Like, look at how beautiful that looks. As I said in the other magazine, everything from part 1 to part 8. Still, in this magazine, it shows a lot of official art. Like, this art, it's Araki and Rohan. Like, that is so cool. That's amazing to have. I love art books. I was flipping through the pages and I saw Passion, so I had to show that. I just love Bucciarati and Narancia, my favorites. A whole Speedwagon Foundation page. I thought that this was so interesting, and it looked like a newspaper. So I kind of just had to show that off because I think that's just beautiful. I think it's just a beautiful page. So here is some stuff about Phantom Blood, some more official art. I'm going to show more official art from part 2, I'm pretty sure. Yes, Caesar and Joseph. And it all has this like green and red kind of vibe to it. And then it's going to move to this red part. And it's more Joseph with more official art and like panels from the manga, which is so cool. I love it. Like, this magazine is just, it's just crazy. Like, the more you flip, the more stuff you're getting. And it's just so crazy to see everything, like, from part 1 to part 8. Here's part 1 official art. And I think it's crazy just to see how good Araki has gotten throughout the years. Here are some books that you can buy, I'm pretty sure. And this is the Lisa spinoff, and she looks like an absolute baddie in that. I'm just putting that out there. She looks like such a baddie. This is some concept art for Rohan, like early concept art. And I think that the top right one looks so cool, like that all white outfit. But I think the sketches are just so interesting. Talking Heads in the Clash. I saw this, and apparently they have a little like diary segment in the magazine. This is Food from JoJo. They have a segment of Food from JoJo. And of course, JoJo Land's thing in the back coming in February. Oh my god. Here are some stickers, because all the magazines come with stickers. This one is the actual magazine cover, and it shows all the names. 35th anniversary, Lisa sticker, JoJo magazine sticker, and then the top left, I'm pretty sure, was a stone mask, which I also have on my phone case, which I'll show at the end. This is the actual cover of the magazine when the slip is not on. This is a JoJo art book. I was absolutely thrilled when I got this. Right as you open it, there's art immediately in the book. It folds open, and these are the four early JoJos, should I say. And then you unfold it more, and it's this huge page. It didn't even fit on my desk, like that's how big the page was. I had to lay it down on my rug. It's absolutely crazy. And then you fold it back, and there's more Jotaro, Joseph, Jonathan, Josuke art. Like crazy. So I just want to put a disclaimer out there. I'm only really going to show things that I like, art that I like, just because the video would be way too long if I were to show the whole book. So I'm going to show you some stuff. This is part 2 art. I love part 2. I had to show this off. I think that early Joseph art is just beautiful. I also just like the early Araki art. I think it's pretty. Then we move on to part 3. I had to show this just because Jotaro and Polnareff absolutely look majestic in this. Like, I can't even get over that. Dio. I had to show this strictly for the right page just because the black and white art of Dio is just, it's so beautiful. Like, look at him. Look at him. The whole freaking Stardust Crusaders. I want to say this as a whole because Iggy is not in there. Or Abdul, I'm pretty sure. But I had to show Kakyoin. I love Kakyoin. He just looks so good in that. Had to show that. Then this is like the Dio and Jotaro art that everybody sees on Pinterest. I had to show this strictly just because I love that art. Love. We're moving on to part 4. I wanted to show this because I think that Josuke looks like Jotaro in part 4. Or should I say part 3? And it's just funny because Josuke has like a pompadour haircut, and that's the only thing that changes. This is very interesting. See how it's the back? Josuke, Jonathan, Joseph, Jotaro, right? You flip over the page, and it's them in the front. They're looking at you. Like, that is so cool. Here's Araki making the cover of the art book. Love progress pictures. Coming from a fellow artist, progress pictures are just like so cool to see because I feel like you don't see that all that much. Bao art. I know absolutely shit about Bao, but I think that it's cool because Bao literally looks like a mix of Cars and Star Platinum. Or I shouldn't even say Bao. I don't even know if his name is Bao, but this character over here looks like Cars and Star Platinum, and the guy looks like Joseph, and the girl looks like Arena, kind of, or Suzy Q, if you really want to put it that way. But in that one, it looks so much like Star Platinum. It's just crazy. So I had to show that. I just had to. JoJo Family Tree. I feel like it could get a little confusing, especially if you don't get it explained to you. You know, Joseph being a cheater and all, but besides the point. JoJo Encyclopedia. Who knew? I kind of wish I could read this just because I feel like it would be really cool. It has character data, stand use, all of that, but I can't read it. I feel like it's just interesting, you know? Interesting to read, interesting to look at. Shows some early art for some of the characters. Dictionary of characters in JoJo. it shows all the characters in JoJo, but I don't think it shows some of the later parts just because it's an older art book. These are the slips that came with the magazines. I kept them just because I think that they look cool. And on the backs of them, they have a lot of art. Let's see, like here it's Rohan and then Avdol, Iggy. And I'm pretty sure Lisa is all the way on the right. And then you keep going. And now there's the Talking Heads, Clash, and Lisa. Here's me showing off my phone case. Those are the two stickers, Stone Mask and the dog from the thing. So unfortunately, this is the end of the video. I'm currently playing the JoJo teaser that just came out yesterday, so the 31st. And I just want to know what you guys think of the new JoJo. For some reason, I have a feeling it's a girl, but everybody thinks it's a guy. I wouldn't know. I don't know why I have a feeling it's a girl, but it doesn't matter. Anyways, I just want to give a little shout out to my boyfriend at LazyWizen on YouTube. He bought me everything at the store, and it just means a lot. And I just want him to know that I love him a lot. I know he's probably watching, so I wouldn't have made this haul if it wasn't for him. Just saying. But I hope you guys like the video. Subscribe if you want to see more JoJo stuff, because I probably will be making more JoJo stuff. And a lot of decor that's in my room, because I do make a lot of decor pieces, JoJo decor pieces. So subscribe if you wanna. I'm not forcing you.